Those who need to drive this afternoon are advised to take it slow. Let's get a check on road conditions in the Green Bay area. Emily Riley joins us now live. Emily.
Jeff, we're traveling along North Broadway Street in Green Bay. We're seeing flurries of snow coming down. Just a few hours ago, it was rain coming down on us. Drivers around us here have been going pretty cautiously on the roads as they're very slushy and snow covered. There have been 71 reported slide-offs and 35 crashes throughout Brown County. Those happened between 7 and 2 p.m. today. It may have gone up since then. The Brown County Highway Commissioner, Paul Fontecchio, says crews were out here pre-treating the roads last night with brine to try to combat the ice. He says it's difficult for drivers and crews to keep up with the conditions changing so quickly.
The northern half of Brown County definitely got more snow than freezing rain or slush. The southern half of the county got a little bit more of the freezing slush than snow. So it is very different in terms of the composition. The thing we have going for us today is the temperatures are higher.
Fontecchio advises those out driving to take it slow, especially where you're braking or turning in roundabouts or off ramps, where he says that's especially treacherous. And make sure you're giving yourself enough time when you're driving. Crews are expected to be out tonight and into the morning hours treating the roads. Live in Green Bay, Emily Riley, Action 2 News.